Hello everyone! As I made the video for my Asvine V200, it fell upon me that I should get another Asvine fountain pen, as I love the quality and finish of these fountain pens. I eventually decided on the Asvine J16, which I will present today. Might not be the first choice for a woman, but it has some pretty cool features. I will definitely mention why it is worth it, no matter your gender. In short, this is a titanium fountain pen, cigar shaped, with a Jowo nib. Fairly hefty, surprisingly comfortable and well balanced. I have been using it for a bit now and I am more than impressed. This fountain pen confirmed my belief that Asvine is a brand worth considering, as they make beautiful fountain pens which are excellent in terms of writing quality. So stay tuned and discover whether this might be a fountain pen for you or not, and more importantly, if Asvine is a brand generally worth putting on your list. Thank you for being here and don't forget to subscribe so that you can keep up to date with my latest reviews. So this is the package. The Asvine J16 comes in a simple standard plastic box, as did the Asvine V200. Let's see what we have in the box. We have a small instruction manual, how to fill and care for your pen, all with visual information. There is also a sales service. This is very useful if you are having trouble with your fountain pen. All you have to do is write to this email and I'm sure you'll get an answer. Okay. You also have this wrench. This can be used to disassemble, clean and maintain your pen. Please make sure to follow the instructions so that you do not damage the mechanism. The plus side of disassembling the pen is that you can clean it more thoroughly and maybe even apply a bit of silicone grease so that it functions better. There is also a note. Please check the note for using the fountain pen on the back. Let's see what it says. Okay, some pretty cool instructions. Never clean your pen with alcohol. Fill your pen with non-carbon bottled ink, otherwise it will clog easily. True. For vacuum filling pens, screw the blind cap all the way when you are writing. If you have a piston filling pen, when the piston does not move, it means that it has reached its end. Twisting the knob forcibly will damage the piston system. Very important. Let's check out the pen itself. So we have a pen made from solid titanium, shaped like a cigar. Somehow it reminds me of the Mont Blanc fountain pens. I have chosen the bright version of titanium, but there is also a polished version if you prefer this. As you can see, it does not have any elements that stand out, but I rather like it as simple as it is. It is a piston filler, fairly big and heavy, but very well balanced. And I like the titanium finish. It is so smooth and beautiful. Okay, so let's begin at the top. Here we have a simple cap. The clip is made from chromed metal and pretty sturdy. I really like this. Okay, on the bottom of the cap we have a chrome ring where you can see the Asvine name and the model J16. The barrel then is pretty simple until we come to another chromed ring, which separates the barrel from the titanium piston knob. Let's see what we have inside. We have a cap that unscrews quite easily, and check out how beautiful this pen actually is. We have a titanium grip section with a bit of a flare, very comfortable. No slipping, no problems. You can write with this fountain pen for a long period of time without your hand getting tired or cramped. We have a Jowo nib. This was the biggest surprise. Size 6, unmarked. Very beautiful and elegant. I have tried to bring it a bit closer because I want you to see there are no markings on the nib except a tiny B, which stands for broad, because I have the broad nib. Naturally, aside from the broad, you have the medium, fine and extra fine as options. The feed on the back is made from plastic. Another cool feature is the ink window, which is nice and large so that you can see how much ink is left inside. I also want to return a bit to the cap because I forgot to mention that it has a plastic liner inside. This ensures that the cap is pretty secure, and also it prevents the ink from evaporating. The cap can be posted, but in my opinion it makes the fountain pen a bit too long, and it certainly adds a back weight, which is not that comfortable. If you prefer to keep your fountain pen capped, the plastic liner will prevent the pen from getting damaged. Plus, we must remember that this fountain pen is made from titanium, which is a very resistant material. Another strong point of this fountain pen is the large ink capacity. This fountain pen has a large barrel. It can hold around 1.6 milliliter of ink, which is excellent. Let's see a size comparison as well. This is my Navalur Original Plus. Here is its brother, the Asvine V200. My Visconti Van Gogh and my Scrivener fountain pen. As you can see, the Asvine J16 is definitely one of the bigger pens, especially when compared to Scrivener or Visconti. And it might not be the first choice for a woman, as it has some sort of rugged masculinity, but I really like it, and I will show you right away why. Here comes the writing test. I went ahead and inked it already with one of my favorite inks, Grape Ice Pop from Ferris Wheel Press. Let me first show you a swatch of this ink because it is really fabulous. Check out this gorgeous purple. So this is Asvine J16 with a Jowo nib, size 6, broad, wet, juicy nib, which I really like. Very smooth on the page, practically nothing to worry about, no scratches, no feedback, nothing. You can really tell it's a Jowo nib. Can definitely be used for fast writing without any problem. It can keep up, and also in reverse writing you have definitely some feedback. You can smooth it if you have the experience. Otherwise, it is a beautiful nib, very comfortable to write with, an excellent choice in my opinion. Here are some conclusions for you. The Asvine J16 is an interesting fountain pen, one which I would definitely recommend. I like that it is made from titanium, as this reduces the risk of damage. It is super comfortable to hold, can definitely be used for extensive writing, and even though it is hefty, it somehow still feels like a normal fountain pen. I also like the overall design. It's simple and stylish in my opinion, and I like the chromed metal as finishings. The fountain pen is simple to use. All you have to do is twist the knob at the back, dip it in ink and fill it. As it was mentioned on the box, do not twist the knob forcibly, otherwise you might damage the system. In my opinion, the best part about this fountain pen is the Jowo nib. It is such a great writer, juicy enough, a pleasure to write with. I got my fountain pen on Amazon, where I paid around €64 for it. For this, you are getting a German steel nib and a fountain pen that is entirely made from titanium. I really love this. So, this was my review for the J16 from Asvine. I hope you liked my review and you got some nice information on this fountain pen. I definitely plan to purchase another Asvine, may have to do a bit of research to see what comes next. This is the part where I invite you to be part of my community as we share a common passion, fountain pens. You can easily subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up to date with my reviews. Also, if you have questions or comments, please feel free to ask. I would be more than pleased to hear from you. That's it for today. Thanks for being here and watching my videos. Until next time, keep your pens inked.